very excited to bring you a review of a new product called Subtl Beauty. And I emailed Subtl Beauty because I really liked the look of their product. It totally aligned with my interests and my content as far as blogging and simplicity / minimalism, and also just my personal preference as far as makeup. I just don't wear a lot of makeup. I want my makeup to look really natural. I go without makeup a lot, as you have seen. So when I saw Subtl Beauty, it's one of the things that came up on my Instagram or Facebook, I don't even remember. And I was really intrigued because the design of the product is so cool. It's very appealing to a minimalist, somebody who is not a big makeup person, doesn't want something that's going to be extremely complicated, take up a lot of space, and anybody who's interested in something that is easy to take on your travels and just really convenient to use throughout the day. I think that this is really going to appeal to you if you are one of those people. So this is the first time I'm opening it. It is called Subtl Beauty, and it comes in this really cute little box. So here is the whole stack, and it has, I mean, you can choose your products, so all of them maybe won't look quite the same, but I got shine control powder, highlighter, bronzer, a lip and cheek color, and 2 different concealers because I wasn't sure which color to get. So it all comes together. It is really small, but from what I read, the product goes very far, and it should be like quite a few applications. For someone like me who only wears makeup a handful of times a week, I think it will last a long time. So it really is pretty. I love the way they designed it. It's a free brush with the purchase of a stack. It's super soft. You can buy lids separately, so that if you wanted to like keep one of these in your gym bag and one at home, like if you just wanted to carry around like the lip and cheek, you might need an extra lid, and you can buy those. So this is the shine control powder. In the very bottom, and I probably wouldn't have even realized this if I did not see another video about this, but in the very bottom of the stack, you have this tiny little fingertip applicator. It is so cute. Very small. So my skin is not awesome. It's pretty dry, and I do have like kind of some rosacea according to the dermatologist. I don't know. And I still have acne at 30 some high number of years. So the concealer is this really nice creamy. I actually thought it was gonna be more powdery, but that's probably because I wasn't paying attention. So it's got like a very soft, creamy texture. This color that I'm using right now is Brookline. I can't remember how it goes in sequence of the colors. So that's pretty light, but I am extremely fair. For many brands of makeup, I do wear the lightest shade that they make. So that's pretty, I feel like that might be even, I don't know, maybe not too light. It feels really good. It's really creamy. Can you see it? Sorry, I'm not used to using the camera forward facing because I did not know that it made a difference in quality, like a dummy. But then once my sister told me that, I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. So this is slightly darker, I believe. So I'm just putting it on. So the videos I've seen of them using this makeup, they kind of use their fingers. That was the only part I wasn't sure about, because honestly, it seemed like it took longer that way, and I'm just not, I'm really into fast. And I do use the beauty blender a lot, and I just ordered a new beauty blender. Basically, because I've been doing YouTube videos, I realized that my makeup really needed a facelift. My makeup really needs to be kind of updated. So I haven't been like paying much attention to my makeup, and watching my own YouTube videos made me like realize that I needed to do better. This color is mauve. It's really pretty. Oh, it's definitely like a light tint rather than like a an opaque. It's definitely like a clear tint. It's nice. I like it. And they said you could put on your eyes, and I do like kind of like a sort of a light rosy eye because I'm just very, very basic. I like this color bronzer. It's just warm versus cool. Those are the two options, warm and cool. And I like it because it does not look very dark. So I haven't used the brush yet. I'm gonna try the brush with the bronzer because bronzer has been something I've struggled with, because here's my issue with blush and bronzer. And if anyone can explain this or tell me what to do about this, please tell me in the comments. Here's my issue with blush and bronzer. So I feel like because of my rosacea and my acne, I go over and try to cover up these flaws, right? I try to cover up the redness, okay? And then, so I do that with concealer or foundation or whatever. And then when I go and add either bronzer or blush, whatever I am putting on, I feel like I am re-highlighting or hitting back over those blemishes. I find that a lot with Bare Minerals, that I really like. Bare Minerals is probably my, I'm just to try this highlighter. This is called Champagne. It's really subtle color. So what I'm thinking is that this would be an amazing first makeup for a tween or a teen. I mean, my girls are almost 14. They're twins. And they have been wearing makeup for a while, and they're honestly better at applying makeup than I am. But I think how cool would it be as a teen to have this tiny little compact stack and be able to just carry it with you. Plus the cute factor is very high with this. And I do have really sensitive, my skin is not mega sensitive, but my eyes are ridiculously sensitive. I can rarely wear eyeshadow and almost never wear mascara. So I will let y'all know how my eyes do with this little bit of color on them. The shine, this is the Universal Shine Control Powder. So I'm guessing this is like a translucent. So this is just kind of giving you a nice, even coverage over. So I know a lot of people are gonna look at this and say, you know, it doesn't really look like I'm wearing makeup. That's okay, because I don't need a heavy look. I am certain that you could do a more complete makeup look with this. This feels, it's very creamy. It's just a very light texture. It almost feels like a whipped texture, like it's just very lightweight. And my light in here could probably be better, just to be honest. I feel like the concealer's covering pretty well, and it's not, try a little more under my eyes. It is not taking up a lot of product. So I kind of see why it tends to be something that like people kind of use their fingers, because it's like a little bit maybe easier to get the coverage that you want with your fingers. And honestly, this hasn't taken that long. I am just so lazy that when I say like, I don't want to spend any time, I mean like, I want to spend like 2 minutes. So, you know, I have been trying to put more effort in. And so obviously I could be a wee bit more flexible and allow for maybe like a 5-minute makeup routine instead of like a 2-minute routine. I'm gonna put more lip color. It feels really good. I mean, it really does feel really good on my skin, and I will say it doesn't feel as heavy as Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals, although I really like the coverage, it does to me feel a little bit weighty. So I'm gonna go back with the lip and see if I can get a little bit better. So again, this is not a sponsored post. I just requested that they send me this for my honest review, and you know, it's really important to me that I give you guys an honest review for everything, and that I don't promote any products that I don't truly really like and use myself. So here is the bottom line for this, in my opinion. Okay, I believe that this stack retails for $70. So I feel like that's a little high for this. However, if the quality of ingredients is good, which I feel like it is based on what I read, I'm gonna go back and read a little more. So anyway, back to the price. Like, I feel like it's a little pricey. However, if it lasts as long as they say it does, then I think it would be fabulous, because you're getting everything that you need all at once. It's all in the same little stack, and the convenience. Imagine for traveling that you are able to, you know, take it with you so conveniently. I think that would be awesome. I love the way it feels. I truly do. And I like the way it looks. I really do. So I think this is absolutely something I would wear on a daily basis. I get that it's sort of marketed to people who are maybe taking it with them for touch-ups or are traveling with it, but for someone like me who really likes a very light makeup look, I can see it being a daily product. I'm gonna have to look up some of the stats for y'all as far as how long it's supposed to last or how many applications it's supposed to last. And of course, the other thing that is really cool is although you start with a kit, if you say you use all of your concealer and you need more, which I probably would because I do tend to use more concealer, you can just buy that, just that pan that you need, like the one that you're missing. So you could replenish as needed without having to purchase, of course, a whole set. So, and you can buy them individually as well. And there is like a starter set that I think gives you just sort of like a generic choice of products based on your skin tone. But I hope that this is helpful for you. If you've never heard of Subtl Beauty, I think it's a really awesome brand. I'm very interested to see what other products they might release in the same vein of, you know, a small minimalist makeup that can be easily carried and can fit together. I think it's a great idea. I love the way it looks. I think the product packaging is really nice. And I would absolutely be interested in trying more in the future. So hi guys, yesterday I tried Subtl Beauty Stack for the first time. I really liked the product. I applied it with the brush that they sent me and using my fingers. Today I'm gonna use the same products and apply them with the Beauty Blender. This is a brand new Beauty Blender. I love this sponge. I've tried multiple knockoffs of this sponge and nothing is quite as good as the real thing. This is one of those products that I do feel like lives up to the hype that I have seen online about it. I really, really love this sponge. I feel like it saves products and it makes your face look really, really smooth when you use this for application. I've used this for liquid makeup, powder makeup, all kinds of makeup. So I'm gonna try it with the Subtl Beauty to see if I can get kind of a little bit more of an even application. Just so that you guys can see like a different way of putting it on. And I am gonna do a time lapse because I don't have great makeup technique and I'm not gonna share anything revolutionary. I'm just going to show you guys how it goes on my skin with the Beauty Blender. So I'm gonna do a time lapse so you can just quickly see how it works, and I will share at the end how I think it worked with the Beauty Blender brush. Okay, so that was the application with the Beauty Blender. It was a little easier to apply, but I did feel like I actually did get a better application using my fingers and the brush. So I'll probably stick with how they suggest to apply it with your fingers and with this brush. It was really fast still. It probably took me like 7 minutes. And I feel like the coverage is good. This is what I want for my makeup. Again, I am really not great at applying makeup. I don't have any skills or techniques. And I don't wear makeup that often. So this like very subtle, natural look is what I'm going for. What I'm surprised that I like the most is the bronzer, because typically I don't do well with bronzer, as I mentioned before, because it just kind of seems to highlight my flaws, but I do like how it turned out, and I think the bronzer is pretty good. I also like the highlighter, and I put that above my eyes, and then today I kind of put it on the apples of my cheeks, and I do feel like because I have dry skin, giving a little bit more luminosity or like a little bit of sort of sheen to it is actually nice for my dry skin. So I'm gonna definitely keep using the highlighter. My son is screaming with the dog. I like the lip and cheek on my eyes, and I think it looked pretty good on my cheeks. For my lips, I'm just not going to use it. It's just too sheer for my lips. I just feel like it looked good right at first, but then it kind of just faded out a little bit. So I just don't feel like I would probably use it for my lips. Yesterday, I did wear it for hours until the end of the day, and I did not notice any irritation in my eyes, which is huge. Because like I said, I've gone through many eyeshadows, and most of them I end up having to trash because I cannot tolerate them on my eyes, because my eyes are so sensitive. So far, so good. I like the look. I love the feel. I absolutely love the design. And I think if you are interested in a minimalist, subtle beauty look, you will love Subtle Beauty Stack. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.